Vinitaly 2016 with an amazing wine producer, Bibi Graetz.
Well, we used to have to do very nice, simple Chianti wines, you know. And the first, actually I didn't know anything about the wine world because we had enough wine in the cellar for ourselves. And the first time I went, because a friend of mine told me, "Well, if you like so much the wine, you should go and see this guy. It's a friend of mine. They do this amazing wine. They sell in Japan. They sell exclusively Florence in the Cenoteca Pinchiori, the 3-star Michelin restaurants. You do a really cool thing." And then, yeah, why not? Like, let's see. And I went to see this place. And it was a shock because it was a guy who was my age, and it was a house that was exactly like my house, more or less. Yeah? Mine was even nicer. I was like, wow, this is something that I can do. It was like, I didn't know about the wine business. I saw that the wine business was just these super mega brands. And, so I just didn't even think it could be a possibility for me. And then I saw this and I just saw, wow. And I immediately saw it was my thing. And from one day to another, I just started thinking in a different way. Well, I actually started initially with Testamatta in Colore, which are my top wines today still. And then we built up several wines in order to support the whole growth and this dream of the project. I wanted to make, with Testamatta I wanted to make my Sassicaia dream, and with Colore I wanted to make my Truth dream. The first thing I didn't know anything about wine. But the moment I started to get interested in wine, I was exposed immediately to all this, Bordeaux thing. I met people from, I went to see the Apple tasting in Bordeaux. I got all this information, but I didn't know anything about wine. So for me, everything was just there, and I could kind of choose what to do. I didn't have any historical background or borders to hold, so I just. Well, I think my wines are extremely simple. We do all organic work because we do our part, to do clean for the world. And this is the idea. But for example, in 1 hectare of grapes, we do like 5-6 different harvests. Because there is one part that maybe has a richer soil, or there is a little part where there are some rocks coming out. There's a little part that is more near to the forest, so there's a bit more shadow. And one that is more exposed to the sun or whatever. And every single parcel we pick when it's right too big, and it makes his own aging in the barrels. So at the end of the fermentation, we have like 80 different wines, even more. And then we keep them like this for the whole aging. We kept it separate, and we don't use any sulfites until like 5-6 months after the fermentation, so that the whole fermentation process, which is the most important process for consolidating the wine, is free from sulfites. And then after we start adding just a bit, and we don't use any cultivated yeast, so it's just pure expression of vineyard. And we don't use really new oak, so our barrels are also 12-13 years old. So it's like we really want the fruits to express yourself in the best way. And what I like to say, when you feel it from the wines, it's like with Testamatta and with Colore, it's like you have the energy of the sun, you know, that goes into the soil, and then from the roots of the plants go up and get into the glass, you know, and you really feel the energy of the sun in the glass. It's really a gimmick that when you taste Castamate in Colore, you really see there is something special. There is really something special.
I totally agree with you. It's true. When you taste, you know it's your wine.
These wines also, they're kind of interesting because they have, you feel that they have a huge aging potential, a really huge aging potential, but they're nice. You have this feeling of that, wow, really nice already. It's like, I think it's the simplicity of the whole process. The fact that we don't use new oak, the fact that it makes them, you know, like really beautiful from the first moment. I believe very much in personal work and personal involvement. I think there is always space for doing something new. Not new, but the fact that you're doing something with passion, it's always new, it's always modern, it's always updated. It's not, there is no such thing like it's already been done. Because if you're doing something, it's there, you know, it's the energy. Whoever does something, it's the energy, and that's just the energy, the reason of the energy. Well, I mean, I love the sea, I love skiing, I love the mountains, cross country, we go cross country skiing in Norway. My family is half Norwegian, so in the winter we go cross country skiing, and in the summer we go on the islands.
Wow. Thank you so much for this interview, Bibi. I appreciate your time. I know all the people who watch will be so happy to know more about you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.